Welcome to Her Story of Islam. Join us as we celebrate the incredible women whose courage, wisdom, and faith shaped the history of Islam. From warriors like Zaynab Bint Ali and Nusaiba Bint Ka'ab to scholars like Fatima al-Fihri, these women left an indelible mark on the world. Their stories go beyond battles and teachings. They are about resilience, faith, and purpose. Zaynab's defiance, Nusaiba's bravery, and Fatima's vision teach us the strength of standing firm for justice. Rabi'a al-Adawiyya's devotion and Salama's patience during hardship remind us that true strength comes from within. These women show us that strength isn't always loud, it's steadfast. Their lives inspire us to act with integrity, lead with compassion, and never stop pursuing knowledge and growth. Join us at Her Story of Islam as we explore these remarkable legacies. Let their stories empower you to rise above challenges and make your own impact. Like, subscribe, and share this journey. Let's honor these incredible women together.
Asma bint Abu Bakr, the daughter of the first caliph of Islam, Abu Bakr al-Siddiq, played a pivotal role in the early years of Islam. Born into a family of faith, Asma's courage would soon shine through. During the Hijrah, when the Prophet Muhammad and her father were fleeing persecution in Makkah, Asma risked her life to secretly deliver food and supplies to them, hiding in a cave. This act of bravery earned her the title Zat al-Nitaqain, or the Woman of Two Straps, named for the leather strap she used to tie her food pouch. Her resourcefulness and loyalty to the Prophet and her father didn't end there. Asma became an important figure in Medina, helping other women embrace Islam, teaching them about their faith, and becoming a role model for the Muslim community. Throughout her life, Asma exemplified strength, resilience, and wisdom, proving that women were central to the early growth of Islam. Today, Asma bint Abu Bakr's name is remembered as a beacon of strength, loyalty, and resilience. Her story reminds us that the women of Islam have always been pillars of courage and wisdom, shaping history with their actions just as much as men. Want to learn more about incredible women from Islamic history? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring stories. Join us as we continue to uncover the forgotten heroines of Islam.
Zaynab bint Ali. Her name echoes through history as a symbol of resilience and courage. A daughter of the Prophet's family, Zaynab's life became a testament to unwavering strength. After the tragedy of Karbala, where her brother Imam Hussein was martyred, Zaynab was taken captive by the enemy. The loss of her family, her brother, and her dignity was unimaginable, but Zaynab's spirit was unshaken. She didn't collapse under pressure. Instead, she rose as a voice of truth and justice. In the face of cruelty, Zaynab displayed courage, speaking boldly even while imprisoned, shackled, and surrounded by enemies. Her words resonated with such power that they challenged the tyrants who took her family's lives. Her speeches in the courts became legendary, reminding everyone that even in captivity, she was still a force. Zaynab's legacy teaches us resilience isn't just about surviving. It's about using pain as fuel to inspire others. It's about standing firm for your beliefs, even when the world is against you. Zaynab's courage shows that standing for truth can change the world. Coming up next, a woman whose bravery on the battlefield set an example for generations. Stay tuned for the next powerful story, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this message of strength and resilience. Meet Nusaiba bint Ka'ab, one of Islam's most legendary female warriors. During the Battle of Uhud, Nusaiba wasn't just a witness, she was a protector. She fought side by side with the Prophet, defending him against the attackers. Her bravery was unmatched, and her commitment to Islam unwavering. Nusaiba wasn't just defending a leader, she was defending her faith, her people, and the very essence of justice. In the heat of battle, she fought with such courage that her actions became a shining example for all who witnessed them. Her heroism teaches us a powerful lesson. The fight for what is right doesn't always come with glory, but it is always worth the struggle. Nusaiba shows us that we are capable of so much more than we often believe. Our courage is within us, ready to be unleashed when we stand for truth and justice. Her legacy inspires us to rise above fear and face adversity head-on. Nusaiba's courage reminds us that strength comes from conviction. Stay tuned for the next incredible story of spiritual love and devotion. Like, subscribe, and share this message of inner strength. Meet Rabi'a al-Adawiyya, one of the most influential spiritual figures of the 8th century. Born in Basra, Iraq, Rabi'a became a renowned mystic, celebrated for her deep devotion and unique approach to spirituality. She is considered one of the pioneers of Sufism, a mystical branch of Islam that emphasizes a personal connection to the divine. What set Rabi'a apart was her focus on love as the ultimate path to spiritual enlightenment. Unlike others who focused on ritual or fear, Rabi'a taught that true devotion comes from loving the divine without expecting anything in return. Her profound teachings encouraged people to seek love and purity above all else, transcending worldly desires. Rabi'a's life and message remind us that spirituality isn't just about rituals or rules. It's about cultivating a deep personal connection with what we love and hold sacred. Her legacy shows us the transformative power of love and devotion, teaching us that true peace comes from within. Stay tuned for the next story of vision and impact. Like, subscribe, and share this message of inner peace and divine love. Meet Fatima al-Fihri, an extraordinary woman who changed the course of history through her unwavering dedication to learning. In 849 CE, Fatima founded the University of al-Qarawiyyin in Fez, Morocco, which went on to become one of the oldest and most influential universities in the world. Her vision was simple yet profound: to create a space where knowledge could be preserved and shared, fostering intellectual growth across generations. Fatima's university attracted scholars from all over the world, becoming a beacon of education, science, and philosophy. But Fatima's legacy wasn't just about founding a university. It was about breaking barriers. At a time when women were not expected to lead in intellectual fields, Fatima defied those expectations and showed that women had the power to lead in areas once dominated by men. Her story teaches us that the pursuit of knowledge is limitless, and one person's vision can spark transformation for generations. Fatima's life reminds us that with dedication and courage, we can all create change. Her legacy shows us that education is a powerful tool for progress and empowerment. Stay tuned for the next story of intellectual brilliance and impact. Like, subscribe, and share this inspiring message. Al-Andalus, meet Lubna of Cordoba, a woman who made her mark during the Islamic Golden Age. In the heart of Al-Andalus, Lubna was known for her brilliance as a librarian, scholar, and poet. She worked in the court of the Caliph of Cordoba, where her contributions were vital in preserving knowledge, translating important works, and advising rulers on matters of intellect. Lubna's legacy shows us that the power of knowledge isn't just about what you earn, but how you use it to impact others. She demonstrates that women can not only be part of history, they can shape it. Lubna's story teaches us that intellectual empowerment is key to changing the world. The pursuit of knowledge is never just for oneself. It's a way to lift up the community around you. Lubna's intellect lights the path to knowledge. Stay with us for the next story of a warrior who showed us how to fight for justice. Like, subscribe, and share this message of empowerment. Meet Khawla bint al-Azwar, one of the bravest women in early Islamic history. When her brother was captured during battle, Khawla didn't hesitate to take his place on the battlefield. She fought fiercely, displaying courage that would make any warrior proud. Khawla's story is not just about fighting in battle. It's about fighting for what you believe in. Her courage shows us that bravery doesn't come from the absence of fear, but from the determination to act despite it. Khawla's story teaches us that we can rise to any challenge, no matter how daunting it may seem. When the world tells us what we can't do, we should show them what we can. Khawla's courage reminds us to never back down from our convictions. Up next, a healer whose wisdom saved lives. Stay tuned, like, subscribe, and share this inspiring story. Meet al-Shifa bint Abdullah, a healer, physician, and advisor in the early Islamic community. Al-Shifa's expertise in medicine was widely respected, and she served as an advisor to the caliphs, playing a key role in the development of early healthcare in the Muslim world. Her story shows us that healing is not just about curing the body, it's about nourishing the soul and uplifting the community. Al-Shifa's contributions remind us that true leadership often comes from serving others, and that knowledge can be a healing force. Al-Shifa's legacy teaches us the importance of nurturing not only our own growth, but the well-being of those around us. Al-Shifa's wisdom shows us the power of service. Coming up, a woman whose scientific contributions shaped the world. Like, subscribe, and share this message of care and leadership. Meet Mariam Al-Asturlabi, an extraordinary astronomer and scientist from the 10th century. She crafted one of the earliest astrolabes, a tool that revolutionized navigation and astronomy. Her contributions helped chart the stars and pave the way for future scientific advancements. At a time when science was dominated by men, Mariam's work broke boundaries and expanded the limits of human knowledge. Her story shows us that innovation often comes from those who dare to think differently. Mariam's legacy teaches us that we all have the potential to contribute to the world's progress. Your unique perspective could be the spark for the next great discovery. Mariam's legacy is a beacon for all innovators. Stay tuned for a story of spiritual depth and influence. Like, subscribe, and share this story of empowerment. Meet Nafisa bint al-Hassan, granddaughter of the Prophet Muhammad, known for her wisdom and spiritual depth. Nafisa was not just a scholar of Islamic law. She was a model of piety and devotion. Her legacy is deeply rooted in knowledge, but even more so in her profound connection to the divine. Her story teaches us that the pursuit of knowledge should go hand in hand with the pursuit of spiritual growth. True wisdom is not just intellectual, it's deeply connected to one's heart and soul. Nafisa's life reminds us that in seeking knowledge, we must always remember to seek closeness to the divine, for that is the true path to fulfillment. Next, a lesser-known but impactful figure in early Islam. Don't miss it. Like, subscribe, and share this story of spiritual wisdom. Meet Aisha bint Talha, a woman whose story is often overlooked, but whose influence was profound. Aisha's quiet yet impactful contributions to the early Muslim community shaped the path of those around her. She was a pillar of wisdom and an example of leadership. Aisha's life teaches us that sometimes the most profound impacts come not through grand gestures, but through consistent, quiet actions. Her story reminds us that every role, no matter how subtle, has immense value. Yasha's legacy shows us that we don't need to be loud to make a difference. Our actions speak volumes. Stay tuned for the last episode of this series. Like, subscribe, and share to continue honoring the incredible women who shaped Islam. Meet Salama, also known as Hind bint Abi Umayyah, one of the most respected women in early Islam. A widow and mother, she faced incredible trials, including the loss of her husband, Abu Salama, one of the earliest companions to pass away. Yet Salama's response to hardship became a model of wisdom and resilience. Her patience during personal loss was legendary. When her husband passed, she uttered a prayer that became famous among the companions. "O Allah, reward me for my affliction and replace it with something better." And indeed, she found solace and strength through her faith. Salama's life teaches us that patience in the face of adversity brings divine rewards. Her wisdom reminds us that even in our toughest moments, we have the power to turn our pain into purpose and find peace through patience and trust in faith. Salama's story of patience and resilience encourages us to stay hopeful, even in hardship. That's all for this series. Like, subscribe, and share this story of wisdom and strength.